Namaste Gurukulians, this is Rajni Arora, TGT SST in the Gurukul. I hope you will be fit and fine at your home and doing studying along the videos which we are sending to you. Today we are going to start a new chapter. The name of the chapter is Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. This is a second chapter of 8th class geography. Okay. In this chapter we will study about the different resources. In the last chapter, resources, which was our first chapter, in the last chapter resources we discussed about the resources and different dimensions, but in this chapter we will understand the resources deeply. Okay, we will understand the each resources. Okay, so first we will understand about the land resources. What is the land resource? What is the utility of land resource in our life? What is their different dimensions? Okay, so land resource. Land resource, we can say whatever the land we have in general. In general, if I say whatever the land we have, that is our land resources in respective of its nature. Okay. Whatever the land we have, what does it mean? It means the land on which you can move. But here one thing is here, I am not observing the land here. I am not saying that the land should be fertile or not. Okay. But whatever the land you have to move, to walk, that is land resources. Okay. So land resource is an important resource. Why I am saying it important? Because 30% to total area of earth surface. 30% of the total area of our surface is our land resource. You are noticing the number 30%. Only 30%. It is relatively very less because we don't have the 70% of our area of our earth. We just have 30% of the area, and from these 30% of the area, there are some area which is not habitable. I am writing here, some area are not habitable. Okay. 30% of the total area of earth surface is our land resource. Okay. From these 30% area, some area is not suitable for, there are some areas where we cannot survive, where we cannot live. For example, in the Sahara desert, okay, there are some dense area where we cannot, that is not suitable for habitation, okay, where we cannot live, that is our, this area which is not habitable. Okay, we just have 30%, we don't have the 70% of our area. Okay, so in the various part, these lands are used in the various parts have use in the land resources. We can give heading various parts have various uses, or we can say various purpose. For example, if I say mountains, if I say plains area, if I say desert, okay, these are land resources, but they have different utility uses or different utility purpose. Okay, if I talk about the mountains, mountain, plains and desert are land resources. If I say about the mountains has different utility purpose. Mountains is used for different purposes. For example, it may happens that we are getting some medicines from there. Okay, if I talk about the plain area, it may happen, it will be used for different utility purpose. It may happens that we are doing agriculture there. Okay, it may happens that if I talk about the desert, it may happens that we are getting some minerals from there. Okay, so all these have different utility purpose. Okay, all these have different purpose, but all these are land resources. So land resources is calculated in a category of broad resource, where we can say which have multiple uses or which satisfy multiple demands. Okay, so why I am saying demands we will do in our next topic, which is our land use. Now we will see what are the land use. Okay, for which purpose we use the land. Okay, we use the land for agriculture, we use the land for mining, we use the land for building houses, roads, okay, industries. We use the land for forestry. Okay, so here we are watching land uses. We use the land for agriculture, we use the land for mining, building housing, roads, industries, forestries. If we want to build a new house, then we need land. If we want to agriculture, then we need land. If we want to build roads, then we also need land. So land is limited. Can we say land is limited and it completes unlimited needs and requirement? So it is very limited resource, but it completes unlimited requirements, or we can say needs. Land uses is determined by various factors. Our next topic is land uses is determined by various factors. See, land uses is determined by various factors. What does it mean? It means we have land resource, but we cannot land resource anywhere. We cannot do anything in anywhere. For example, if I say you have to do agriculture on your roof, can you do? No, you can't, because it's impossible. Means there are some factors which decides that which land should be used for which purpose. Okay, so there are some factors. Which are the factors? They are physical factors and second is human factor. Physical factors and human factors are the factors which describes about the land, which land will be used for which purpose. Okay, so first we will discuss about the physical factor. Physical factor can be topography, it can be soil, it can be climate. Okay, topography, soil, climates, these are, or we can say minerals also. Okay, these are the physical factor. So these are the physical factor which describes about the land, which land will be used for which purpose. For example, topography. What does mean by topography? Topography would be describe the land use pattern. Okay, it will tell which land will be used for which purpose. Okay, topography means in हिंदी we can say जमीन की सतह कैसी है, it describe, topography describe these things. Okay, so if I say about the soil, black soil will be used for different purpose, sandy soil will be used for different purpose. Soil also described about the factors. Okay, next is climate. Climate also influence it. Climate describes the what should we do there, we should do agriculture there or not. Okay, minerals, if there are one place where we can find more minerals, then we will not do agriculture there, we will do mining there. So these are the physical factor which describes what should we do on which land. Okay, which land is used for which purpose, we can say. Okay, if I talk about the human factor, human factor includes population or technology. Human factors include population and technology, means it described because of human the land pattern also changed. If there is more population, then there will be economic activity will be done there. Okay, for example, industries will be more. Okay, if technology development is there, there will be mining more, there will be less agriculture. So these are the physical factor and human factor which describes about the land resources, which describes what land will be used for what purpose, which land will be used for which purpose. And there is a classification which is given in your book, that is about the, we can say, classification which is given in your book about the land. Physical land, sorry, private land and community land. Private land is a land which an individual owned. A land which is owned by an individual, that is his private land. Okay, you purchase, you bought a farm, that is your private land. But if the land is purchased, if the land is owned by a community, group of people, member of people, community or communities, that is community land, that is a common public purpose, that is for common purpose. For example, temples, for example, public parks are there. Okay, so these are their community lands. Okay, now we will see the challenges which is faced by our land resources. See, we have already discussed that land is limited, land resource is limited. But it completes unlimited needs or requirements. Okay, land resources are limited, but it completes unlimited resources, unlimited requirement. So what we can say, when the population is increasing, it is using the land for their own purpose. Okay, land resources are limited, but it completes but the demands are unlimited and it completes unlimited needs. So because of this, the land resources have to face some challenges. What type of challenges we can say? We can say land degradation. What is mean by land degradation? Land degradation means loss of natural fertility of the soil because of nutrients. Okay, loss of natural fertility. The loss of natural soil fertility because of the unlimited use of land. Okay, second is landsliding. Landsliding, we can say that downward fall of soil because of the unlimited use of land. Because people are unlimited use of land, that's why landslidings or downward falling of soils are there. Okay, or soil erosion. Soil erosion, we can say the displacement of the upper layer of soil. Okay, displacement of the upper layer of the soil is called soil erosion. Or last we can say desertification. Desertification means the process which makes the soil desert. Okay, the process by which an area become desert, that is called desertification. So these are the challenges which is used by the which is faced, we can say, by the land resources. Okay, so what we have done about the land, we have done about the land resources. What is land resources, what is the utility of land. Okay, we have done about the uses of land. Next we have done about the factors about the land, which factor describe the land pattern. Okay, there are physical factor, there are human factors also. After that we discussed that challenges which is faced by the people, or we can say challenges which is faced by the land resources. So this was all about the today. We will continue our another part in our another video. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much.